All right, there have been so many hilarious moments on this panel since 2013. It's impossible to capture, even remember them all, but I think this will give you a taste of just how much fun we've had. Timmy Cahill and Archie Thompson along with Mark Bosnich. Welcome. That was never in doubt, was it?
Oh, look, I'm going over my notes.
And this is what we talk time and time again. And Cahill, boom!
That may well be the last cross we have for Sam.
Adam Scott.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So for 3 hours I was like that. 65-metre sprint. Although with their age there are claims it was wind assisted.
Oh, woman, no cry. Worst singing performance from a sports star I've ever seen. You know what? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're insecure.
Star Wars being celebrated at the MCG. Don't know who they are.
Don't know who they are. Kel, you know exactly who they are, don't you?
I don't know who they are.
What do you mean you don't know who they are?
I don't know.
Never seen The Simpsons, never seen Star Wars.
No.
We can't be best friends.
We were?
A romantic story in rugby league. Corbin Sims has copped an official warning for grabbing Willie Mason inappropriately. See what I did there?
If someone touches me there, I'm either jumping backwards or paying them.
No whistle.
On the whistle.
No whistle.
He should blow the whistle on that beard. That's disgusting.
Have a look at the famous Astros baseball mascot Orbit from the weekend.
You know you're well down when you got rain.
But it's not what you think.
Wouldn't you hate to be on the end of that? I think Fitzy's been on the end of a few of them over the time, Fitzy.
It's all right, he's not here.
Sorry, I just had flashbacks, guys.
What was going on, Crash, on the Today Show, was it?
Well, this rampant crow came from nowhere and sat on top of the camera.
It's not over yet, buddy. It's not over yet, Barry. It's right. Not completely sure about the decision to have a kids' party theme for half-time. Final, there's some muffins there, the little fruit on skewers.
Fairy bread?
I think maybe Adam Ashley Cooper took it too far, wearing the party hat back for the second half. More importantly, you owe this bloke an apology. Right now.
Hey, since when did we become Sesame Street?
This looks like the most piss-weak Game of Thrones episode ever.
She was distracted herself by Josh Jenkins' engine room. Just kind of had a little...
Looking at his Adelaide Oval there.
The lovely Mariah ran down from wardrobe and asked if Crash could change the jacket. Why did you have to change that jacket, Crash?
Well, because it's owned by Ben Eichen and he's been looking for it for the past 40 minutes. I thought it might have been Leaguey's guy jacket because it smelled of kebab. That's just by the way.
The back just to see what's going on down there, and you won't be surprised.
No.
He's nearly as famous now because this is this guy. Who I do like. There's another one, though, the book that I am tipping to be a bestseller. It's just out now. Legless before wicket. It's a terrific read of a young journalist.
It's no book. It's an imaginary book. The book doesn't exist.
I had advice on Twitter from Jimmy Neesham. Kids don't take up sport, take up baking or something. Diet 60, really fat and happy.
I read that and I thought of you, Tony.
I'm thinking this guy's going to get his nose ripped off. It doesn't clamp down at all. It's his best friend. Oh. Every experience I've had with Crabs has been negative. So.
And I actually prefer the office triathlon, which starts with this, then the second event is stealing stationery out of the cupboard, and then the third event is sex on the photocopy machine.
What office do you work in?
I work from home.
How high is your chair? What's going on over there?
A little bit high. It's good, isn't it?
Look, just before we go, if you're interested, if you want to buy Jono's stool, just go to eBay. There it is. I mean, Crash, what the hell's going on? Have you been in some kind of fisticuffs? What's the lip?
Sunspots, Tony. Actually, the doctor said to me, don't go anywhere where you're going to be smiling a lot. I checked and I said, who's the comedian? They said, Fitzy. I said, I'll be right.
Drove by earlier in the show.
Non-believers be damned. St. Peter has delivered. Rugby league is back.
I've lived a life of women trying to avoid physically sitting next to me, but this is the first time I've met Kelly. She's already heard about it.
Dan, you're in Crash's chair and you're waffling on already.
St Kilda star Max King will miss round 1 of the AFL with concussion after a playing partner hit him in the head with a golf ball.
And credit to Max King, he's trying to be safe here. Look, he's in the back seat of this car.
And
Is this real?
this is the question, Braithen Astor. You've put it out there. Is this real?
I know this sort of stuff. I dabble in it.
That's fake.
That's real. This is real. It's all real. And this is real as well. Roll this in. This is all me.
I'm actually debuting on the back page tonight.
Oh, David, where did we go wrong? I know we should have encouraged you to go to university.
Exciting news for you. I'm joining IPL 2023.
I mean, my heart goes out to his family. You don't want to see anyone held hostage.
They're going to make you pay, and you can see the possession. They had 60% of the ball, we had 30, so...
Possession is 9/10 of the ball. 60% plus 30% is 90%. 9/10, the man's a genius. He's from the future.
Look at this. Well, see, the little thing on top there, I reckon, somehow comes down and...
No spillage.
Why do they not spill it when they're pulling it off?
Sorry?
Out of context, Candace. We're going to get that as a soundbite.
Edmondson defeated John Newcombe in cyclonic conditions. At one stage, it was so windy, play to be suspended to find this umpire's toupee.
Obviously, Crash, you're against shorts. You're against everything except this. You just love the socks and...
No nearest the pin jokes, please.
Nice to see a couple of Aussie sporting greats with key roles at Westminster Abbey. Look, there's Sam Kerr, the flag bearer, leading the Australian delegation. And of course, Stewie McGill. Fair pounding.
Can I just say, great effort, Tony, but
Yes.
that will never eclipse the greatest bell ringer of all time.
Oh, no.
The Texas...
Found himself in front of the world's most annoying fan.
And he's learnt from the best, because there's only one man that can shake a bell harder than that.
Joe Root is the key for England. On a bouncy pitch, he has wrists limper than a French handshake. Torres missed that. He's so skinny. I've seen more meat at a vegan Christmas. Even Lewis Hamilton would slow down at that chicane. When Travis Head plays a cover drive, I feel dirty. When Joe Root cover drives, I talk dirty.
So hot, even the podium champagne was listless.
You know what that reminds me of? That's the Fox Sports Christmas party when the yellow Glen comes out. Great year, guys. Well done, cameramen.
Fitzy, first show. First show,
Kel, you want a vodka? It's as simple as this. You just go to the toilet, no one knows. It's as simple as that. There's your vodka, Kel.
Is this really vodka?
Kel, I've had that on for 3 weeks.